Well, that'll do it. What's up, Jace? What's up, Brennan? Just messing around a little bit tonight with some coral. And I want to try to do a challenge. I want to see if I can't make 5 points tonight. That may seem pretty crazy and out there, and it is. But I want to challenge myself, see what I can do. You never know. Can I do it? Can I do it? So basically I'm taking 5 preforms and I'm just running with it. And I need to find where my tools are at because they're in different places now than they were in. Let's see. Some might be in here. Or they might be under this mess down here. All right, Marshall, go around. Go. 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 Good job. Or maybe they're in that bag. Let me see. Oh, yeah, that's where they're at. Bear with me. I need to go find my bag. Should just be right under here. All right, I found my bag. What's up, guys? Welcome in. We're back. I got my old trusty Cobalt bag. The old Cobalt bag. Anyways, looking for my pressure flaker. And lo and behold, there it is. All right, so I'm trying to make 5 points tonight. That's my goal. What's up, everybody? Welcome in. The wrong. I am trying to make 5 points tonight. That'll be difficult. It will not be easy. But that's what I want to try to do. I'm going to try to sell all of them for pretty cheap as well. And anyways, I think it was Tommy Anderson who said last night something about making points, and I know I didn't make any yesterday. So I thought, well, why not I come on here and try to make as many as I can tonight? Because why not? I know that tomorrow and Thursday and Friday, I likely will not be able to go live. Therefore, figured I'd just try to make a whole bunch today, sell a whole bunch for cheap today, and anyways, just have fun with it. So I hope y'all are doing well. I already got 400 folks in here, man. Christy's here. What's up, Christy? What's up, everybody? So basically, I'm taking 5 preforms. This is the smallest of the bunch. I've got a broke one here. I'm gonna turn into a citrus. A little longer one that gonna need some help. This one's got some color, but it's a little cruddy. And this is clear, but a very skinny base. I'm gonna try to turn all these into a point tonight. Then sell them for anywhere in between $20 and $60, I'm thinking. Somewhere in that range. If they come out really nice, then closer to the top. If they come out not so nice, then closer to the bottom. Either way, I don't think I've ever made 5 points in one evening. And for that matter, 5 points in one day. So that's my challenge tonight, is to work extra hard, because I won't be here likely for the rest of the week. I wish I could be here for you, but not always feasible, you know? So anyways, we got one of these notches done. Now it's time to go ahead and do the other one. I'm taking my little steel pressure flaker. To drive these flakes straight in there just about. See, this is kind of like one of those 10-minute challenges. All coral, Alan. So it should be a little easier for me to complete because coral's easier to work, prettier to work. Usually gonna make a slicker point because of it. So all coral. And we'll see what happens. We shall see what happens. I don't know how I'm gonna pick who's gonna win. Yeah, usually I do a little auction, and that would be okay. But I don't know. These probably won't go for very much, so we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. Anyways, hope y'all are well. Again, for those just joining, I'm trying to make 5 arrowheads tonight. This is the first one. We've only been live for 8 minutes. So let's see how we do. This may be really good, maybe really bad, but I'll try my best. So the first point we're going with is a rocker base bowline. A rocker base bowline. Dogma's here. What's up? What's up? And already this is a pretty wide one, but I like the look of it. It's got a neat little vibe to it. But anyways, if you want some stocking stuffers or something, you can get 1 or 2 of these that I make tonight, and I'll make sure to sign them. But more than anything, this is a challenge. Can I do 5 of them in one evening? Something I've never done. All right, now we gotta kind of go down the edge and make sure everything's in alignment first. And they kind of are and kind of aren't, so I'm fixing it. All right, that side is now streamlined, and we got to fix this one. I'm imagining each point will probably take at least 15 to 20 minutes. We'll just have to see. We shall just have to see. Okay, do the other side. All right. And we're right on schedule here to do 1 point every 15 to 20 minutes. We shall see if we can accomplish it. Again, these points won't be like the finest of the fine, but they're for sake of the challenge here. So. See what we can do. This side's a little more drawn in than the other, which means I need to go ahead and draw the other side in. Like so. And you know, for just a 20-minute point, this ain't coming out too bad. Let me not speak too soon here. There we go. Quick little bowl and bevel. This needs to be pressed in, looks like. Whoopsies. That could have been bad. What's up, guys? Doing a little challenge or finishing up. I'm doing 5 points in one live stream if I can do it. If I can manage it. That's the challenge. Can I do 5 in one live stream? I need to sharpen this. Good news is I won't need to carve out a new nail, because this one is already gonna suffice for me. And there we go. Quick, easy, bowl and bevel. Again, not going to be the most perfect point in the world, but it'll suffice. All right, so there's point number 1. Rocker base, bowl and bevel out of coral. Should be, yeah, it's got some translucence to it. Anyways, so we'll start the bid at $5. And anyways, that's point number 1 done. On to point number 2. Point number 2 is going to be this broken piece here. Thank you. Thanks, Randy. And if this ends up breaking on me, I just have to move to the next piece. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, Hoosier at 5, Jared at 10. Or I saw Tommy first at 5, but then Jared at 10. Hoosier now at 15. What's up, Hoosier? Ooh, no wonder I left this one aside. Might need to pick a new preform. This one's rough. That flaked good, though. All right, see, Hoosier at 25. Jared did a 20. Hoosier at 25. Doc, what's up, Doc? Well, I knew it'd either be good or bad. And that's about a mix of everything right there. Where's my Nacho-matic? It gotta be in here. Where did is it in the bottom of this? What are we at now? We're at 25? Uh-oh, Ed's at 30. Where's my Nacho-matic? Yeah, there it is. This is either gonna break or, well, it'll probably break. All right, this one's gonna be too rough to work. I'll just get another preform. Okay, let's go with this one. I wanna do a Clovis on it. Again, I'm trying to do 20 minutes a piece. We're already 20 minutes on the first one, but that last one wasn't gonna cut it. So what are we at, 30? 30 was the last one I saw. Hoosier at 35. Yeah, I saw Hoosier at 35. Peace don't, that's what I'm saying. Hoosier at 45. Yeah, you did that way too soon, brother. So right now we're at 35. Yep, right now we're at 35. That's a good strong bid. I'll give it another minute and then it'll be sold. So for anybody who's curious, where's it at? We're selling this rocker coral bowl and bevel. It's got a bevel on it. And right now the bid is at 35. Yep, yeah, bid's at 35. And I'll give it one more minute. Again, I gotta hurry if I'm gonna do 5 points tonight. Not an easy task. Man style, yeah. Let's see. Yep, so trying for a Clovis here because it is kind of lancelet shaped. Again, these aren't going to be the most refined, beautiful points I've ever made. They're more like stocking stuffers, more of a challenge point than it is a final finished point of mine. All right, I think Hoosier's at 35. So yeah, Hoosier wins it. So now we're on to the next point. So if you wanted the last one, you missed out. And we're on to making a Clovis now. So let's see. Let's go here. Here. And I likely won't do the double method, which I know I should, but for sake of time, I shouldn't. Therefore, I'm hoping this can carry a flute, because it may not. If not, we move on to another preform. Which way do I do it? This way? Yeah, this way. Alrighty then, here we go. I need my next bopper size up, which is this one. This could be really bad. My glasses keep slipping. There we go. No, it's actually a really good flute. Who'd have thought? Wow, all the way to there. So now we flip it. Flip, 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 flip. Again, trying to go as quick as I possibly can here. As quick as I possibly can. Got to try to establish some kind of convexity on this other side because there is none whatsoever. So trying my best here to get something working in my favor. I've been trying to go quick, very quick, because these are challenge points. Here, I've really got to build some convexity on this side. That's gonna be my downfall on this flute, if anything is. That would do it. Okay, convexity is pretty terrible, but we got to roll with it, because it's all we got. Therefore, let's begin to set this up. Get our pressure flaker and our pressure pad. It's coral, but quartz is a good guess. Because often quartz is white or clear. Generally not orange. Although I might be mistaken, there might be something rare out there I have no idea about. All right, again, not doing a double isolation here. Just a single, which may be to my downfall. But we gotta do it. And it'll be what it'll be. Okay. Honestly, doesn't look terrible. I've done worse. But I can see this situation going bad in a number of ways. All right, here we go. We need the bigger bumper. We need our pad. We wrap it up like I always do. Make sure my glasses are on tight. This could break the whole thing. But it's coral, and we actually did get a halfway decent flute. It's not crazy, but it is a flute. Again, we're flying by the seat of our pants here. We'll take what we can get. Okay. Again, we're trying to make 5 points in one live stream. The most I've ever done is like 2. So this is huge undertaking here. We've already made 1. But see if we can't make a second here and finish it up. Cool thing about Clovises is they don't often need pressure work. I'm probably gonna give it a little bit though, because otherwise this will look very rudimentary. I see you, Marshall. That's more like it. That's way more like it. That's definitely more like it. Just gotta hope nothing catastrophic happens. Okay. Again, because this is a challenge, I'm just gonna pressure flake the sides and call it done. Actually, where's my other pressure flaker? I know I got it here somewhere. Copper one. They told me I left it in yonder. There it is. Right now we're making good time on this one. We basically made a Clovis in 10 minutes, essentially. Again, these are challenge points, so they won't be like my best work ever. But they will represent the type. That much is for sure. And they won't always be symmetrical either. Or at least perfectly symmetrical. And pretty much all the gifts tonight, hopefully mom and dad aren't watching, are just gonna go to gifts to mom and dad for Christmas, early Christmas stuff. I'm not talking about donations, I don't expect those, but all those who buy a point tonight, just put toward gifts to mom and dad. All right, one more round here. And with this one done, we'll be making pretty excellent time. And by the way, thanks to both Tommies who donated last night. I still really appreciate that. I got my Mountain Dews, so don't worry. Okay. Again, these are very rudimentary. I think this one should go less for what the last one went for. That's my personal observation. That's my suggestion. But I'll go ahead and open the biddings on this one. $5 increments, starting at $5. A coral Clovis that's going to be see-through for sure. Again, fairly rudimentary. Should probably go less than the last bidding round, in my observation. But I'll open the floor to you. All right. Oh, shoot. Y'all have absolutely started already. Okay. C with the $5. Hoosier with the 10. C with the 20. Well, we're doing $5 bids, CN, but I appreciate the bid. Plebeius at 15, I got. I see Jared at 20. Tommy at 25. Ed at 30. Hoosier at 35. Hey, C and 25. We're doing $5 bids, by the way. So I got Hoosier at 35. Jared, I think he beat you just a little bit at 35. I'm sorry, buddy. Tommy at 40. Hoosier at 45. Good granite. Guys, this isn't anything crazy. The flute on this side's pretty good. The flute on this side comes up to here. It's just kind of rudimentary, guys. Jared at 50. Come on, guys. I don't think it's worth that much, is it? It is translucent, but y'all need to stop. All right, Hoosier at 55. Shoot, I'm gonna have to throw something in if y'all keep that up. Hey, just $5 bids, guys. Just $5 bids is fine. I've got to set this down so I can work on my next one. So we're 2 down in 37 minutes. Well, there goes 10-minute points. That's brutal. This one, I think we can manage a paleo from it. Maybe a Simpson. All right, let's try it. What are we at, 55? 55. Hey, Dogma, I see you at 70, but Cheese he's not going by the rules. I'll put you in at 60 if you still want to be in. Hoosier, you're at 75, but that's off of Dogma's extra bid because of the guy before him. So I'll put you in at, it was 55, so Dogma would be at 60, you'd be at 65. So bid right now is at 65 with Hoosier, and that's way more than way more than we need. I'll probably have to throw something in to sweeten the deal because I don't think it's worth that much, guys. Dogma at 70. All right, I think I'm gonna call it there. Hoosier 75. Good guys. Stop. Where's my bopper? Oh, it's in here. I was about to say. Yeah, let's wrap that up around there. And we'll let Dogma get another one. Dogma's in at 80. Goodness great. Guys, it's not worth that. It's just not worth it. I'm gonna have to throw something else in there. And I will throw something else in there. Hoosier 85. Y'all gotta quit now. Just stop. Just stop. It's not worth it. It's not. I don't even know. I'll figure something out. But let's stop there. Dogma at 9. Guys, this is not my normal Clovis. This is just I mean, look at that. It's just kind of whatever. All right? Don't be going crazy over it. It's just, this side looks really cool, all right? But it's not clean, okay? Hoosier at 9. Guys, I'm not kidding when I thought, I was thinking it'd go less than the other one. What are y'all doing? Let's stop there. What are we at now? 95? Yeah, let's stop there. Yeah, and we'll let Dogma get another one. We'll okay, yeah, let's stop there. Hoosier at 95. All right, there we go. All right, on to the next one. Got to make 5 points tonight, and that is not the price range I'm thinking of, guys. I mean, thank you. My parents are watching. They're probably flipping out, but oh, goodness. Thanks so much for bidding, Hoosier, and thanks so much for bidding Dogma. Y'all are awesome. Dogma, how you been doing? I don't know if I've caught up with you recently. You been doing all right? Marshall, go lay. Go around, go lay over there. Not bad? All right. What to make from this? I'm thinking about cutting this out and making a Thanata or a Noonan or Marion or something. Some kind of stemmer. I think a stemmer would be cool. I've always enjoyed making stemmers. I don't enjoy thanatas though, so maybe a Marion or a Noonan. Marion or Noonan. Not a Thanata salsa kind of guy. All right. Still on a mission to make 5 of these tonight. I've made 2 so far. I'm trying to make different styles every time, you know, branch out a little bit. Howdy, what's up, Gary? Welcome in. Welcome to everybody who's joining. We're making arrowheads. I'm trying to make 5 tonight. The big 5-0. I recently got a truck with a big 5.0 in it. Never had one, but I love it. Come on here. There we go. There we go. Yep. Let me see, is this something I can work out? For sure. That got it right there. Mama's getting a fur coat for Christmas with it. Oh, goodness, yes. She'll take it too. I know she's watching. I'm gonna call them later tonight, and I know that's what they're gonna say. That's called accountability. Can't get away with it now. I mean, how am I supposed to get away with it? I literally can't. But you already hit the budget goal. I mean, I was thinking 5 points for like 20 bucks each. So it works out. Already worked out. But we still got to continue for sake of the challenge. Because again, this is a challenge. This is not me making the finest, dandiest points on the market. This is me trying to be quick. Trust instincts. And try new styles even at times. All right. Might as well go ahead and get our tip sharper. Now, even if mom and dad are watching this right now, which is a very likely thing, they don't know what I'd get them. So, you know, still secretive. Still secretive. This is a piece of coral. Heat treated coral. And I can't help but keep going thinner. That's just in my nature here, so bear with me here. Why am I going this thin? I don't need to be going this thin. Trying to make stocking stuffers, not wall hangers. And here I am fooling around trying to make it ultra thin. I don't have time for this. Oof. I could go hardy. I haven't done a hardy in a minute. Ooh, now a hardy point would be cool. Now this one might not get the moolah because most people don't know what in the world it is, but I love them. I have one in my collection that I'm never getting rid of, and I think that's what I'm gonna do. It's a slightly beveled point. It's oblong. It's usually very sharp as you get up to the tip area. I like doing them a little cattywampus. Again, generally very sharp. In fact, let me go ahead and put a bevel on this thing. This will be a huge hardy. But it'll be a cool one. There we are. I'm gonna bevel, or I'm gonna strike in for sake of looks. This actually might be a really cool looking point when I'm finished. I love hardy points. Why haven't I made them recently? I like making them more than I do Hernando's or other miniature points, which this isn't necessarily miniature. Now it is supposed to be asymmetrical, which I think is pretty cool. It's also supposed to have puppy dog teeth, which means I got to take extra time, unfortunately, to fool around with it to make it nice. But we'll see what happens. It has kind of like a Pickwick looking stem, even an Elora kind of stem sometimes, or a Cotton Bridge looking stem. Now y'all probably don't know what that is, but if you're in the deep south you will, if you're a collector. They can have different stems, in other words. They can look different. But I like them. I think they're cool. Kind of remind me of a Weeden Island. They're actually very similar to a Weeden Island. This one I'm gonna raise up, and the other one I'm gonna pull sideways. That's how I did it on my last few, and I loved it. Let's see, this one is a raise up. Yeah, this one's raised up. Y'all will see what I mean by that as we go along. Has it been an hour yet? No, an hour would mean I'm right on time here. And then this one has to curl out, right? Yeah. Which means I gotta do some serious work on it. It's a neat little point. I love these jokers. This one, yeah, it's a round out. And again, let's try to stick to low numbers here because, well, I'm not ready for the bid yet. Sorry, guys. I shouldn't even begin to say stuff like that. And this is the wide curl. That's what I'm calling this side. The other side will be to draw up to. So, which side needs it more? I guess this one here. Again, supposed to be asymmetrical. I don't see people ever making these. Like, I don't know of anybody who does, per se. If you do, then kudos. I do not. But I gotta try to finish this in 7 minutes to stay on time. I think I can do it. Again, I gotta keep in mind I'm not trying to make the best point in the entire world. I'm just trying to make something that'll suffice and allow me to get through the challenge okay. And trying to make 5 points. 5 points in one stream. It's near about impossible. Yeah, I decided to go with a button base. There's so many bases you can choose for Hardee's, but I like the button. Button base looks coolest. This side doesn't need much, but I'll give it a little bit for sake of how low it is across the board. Just to make it more even like. Okay, so we go here. That rounds that way. And this will round the other way. Okay, let's see what we got. This could be bad here, folks. Actually, I need to sharpen this. I'll probably do this. One initial flaking, and the rest will be puppy teeth. It's all about the puppy teeth. And all that means is just very fine teeth. That's all it is. These are often fairly thin, which is why I thought of it for this one, because the piece is already fairly thin. Now that just needs puppy teeth. This side, yep, it's got the bend in it. It should be good. Again, it's supposed to be asymmetrical. So cut me a little slack if you can. If you think it looks weird. What's up, guys? It's 2 a.m. there. My goodness. Up pretty late, huh? And I like to always display the side that has the looped side flaked in. So I like to display this side with this side flaked in. All right, now puppy teeth time. And we got basically 2 minutes to do it. And this is the rounder. I don't know if we can do it in 2 minutes. We might can, but we'll just have to see. The base is done though. Again, just a challenge point. Not a heavy duty monster point. But boy, I love these Hardys. I have no idea why I haven't made any more sooner. These things are the bomb. They look so cool. Are ultra unique. You know, they take some practice if you never made them, but generally speaking, they aren't hard to make. And here we go. But I just don't see people making them. I guess they don't know about the type, or that's usually it, because some of these types are a little bit out there and not super well known. Like most people wouldn't know the difference between a Notchaway and a Wassissa, but you also don't see people making those either. Although in my opinion, they're the same point. Just saying. And these always have a sharp tip, so good to give it a little oomph to it. And with this bend here, I like to just kind of round it down just a hair. And a slight button base. Did we make it? Oh man, we went a little over, but that's fine. Again, the tip is supposed to be skewed like that, or at least the ones I've made are like that. All right, let's get the bidding going here for this Hardy. And I'll show it off. Is it translucent? Not a ton, but it's okay. Yeah, so an oblong Hardy point, starting the bid at $5. Shouldn't be very much. It's supposed to have a big swoop, and this is supposed to come down and around there. See the big swoop down, and then this just goes up on this side. So angle up, and then swoop to the side, as this is swooped to the side. Sometimes the tips are a little angled. They kind of resemble a Leadbetter for you northern guys, but these are beveled, and they have a different base, and they're generally way smaller. So Hardy point, and yeah, You see the slight bevel down the piece? A little blue in there. All right. Knife. Actually, there's a little bit of debate on them. Florida points are weird. I'll have to look it up, actually. Where's my book? Oh, my book's still inside. I want to say no, but I could be wrong. All right, I'm seeing some, okay, $20 bill. I see Plebius at 20. He's the first one there. Tommy at 25. And already that's pretty stout here for this hardy point. So we're at a $25 bid. Oh, thank you. That's our third point that we made so far. And on to the next. All right. I got Tommy at 30. Oh, I forgot the other one was kind of burnt. This one, what do I want to do for this one? I don't know. It's kind of a bland preform though, which means it'll be a cheap one. So I'm okay with that. All right, Tommy at 35. No, I got Ed Gold at 35. Tommy A at 40. Tommy Taylor at 45. Goodness, guys. Tommy A at 50. I've got Tommy Anderson at 50. Tommy, that's more than it's worth, in my opinion. Honestly, this is a really unique piece. I want to try something new here. I don't think I've ever done one of these before, but I want to try it. Because I think it'd be cool. So this is a total experiment here. Just complete experiment. Surely we stopped, right? Yeah, it looks like we stopped. All right. I got Tommy Anderson at 50. That's the last bid I got. Ed at 55. All right, I'll extend it an extra 20 seconds then. Ed's at 55. Man, thanks, Ed. All right, that ought to peel off. Again, I want to try something new with this piece. Something a little different. Where is my... I had it earlier. Oh, I'll throw it back in here. Yeah, I did. Yeah, if this breaks, I don't care. It's just one of those... Oh, that did literally perfect. Okay. All right, then. All right, I'm expecting that. All right, sold to Ed. All right. You were the first at 50. Now I've got Tommy Anderson at 50. I got you at 45, Ed. Well, I had Tommy Taylor at 45 and then you at 45. But the way that it came in on me, Tommy Anderson had 50 first. At least that's how it came in on my end. I'll screenshot it though for you in case you're curious later. But cool. All right, you won, Ed. 55, I think it was. And I'll send you the screenshot just so you know. Hoosier at 60. Hoosier, I appreciate you. You're the man, but I'm going to let Ed take this one, if that's all right. So Ed at 55. And Ed, if I know you were asking about a box. I got a box ready for you if you want one. And just send that on over too if you want. That's up to you. All right, Ed, so you won. Sorry, Hoosier, a little too late. Little too late. That's all right. You gave some other guys a chance to get in there, so. All right, Ed at 55. And again, if you want a box, if you want 2 or 3 boxes, that's just up to you. I got a ton of them I'm ready to give away. But first come, first serve on them, of course. Anyways, y'all probably have no idea what I'm making here. I have no idea as well. I have an idea, but I don't really know. You know? If the idea comes to pass, it'll be cool, but I don't know. I'll have to see. Skeptical. If it doesn't work out, I'll just do something different. We got 3 points down. All right, hadn't received anything yet from you, Ed, but just whenever you get ready. How about you actually do something? All right, sounds like a plan. This coming was trying to get a screenshot. Oh, I can't send you the screenshot while I'm live. But yeah, he beat you in at 50. Yeah, I can't screenshot while I'm live. I'm sorry, Ed. I can send it afterward though. If you're curious, if you were wondering. No, it 50. Yeah, it came in on my. I know the way the internet works, Ed, is that oftentimes somebody will, the internet. You may type it in and it shows up, but for sake of, internet speed, it might not pop up on your screen. All I know is that it came in first for his. But I'm telling you, that $50 box is worth way more. So it'll be worth it. It'll work out. No worries. But yeah, if you're concerned about it, I'll show you the screenshot afterward. But yeah, he got you. Or at least he did on my screen, which is what I have to go by. Anyways, I'm fooling around with this one. I had an idea of like a, well, I don't want to spoil it. Y'all probably have a good idea based on what I'm doing here, but. Hey, there you go. Well, thanks, Fat Butt Bassett. Yeah, the only reason I didn't lower it is I wanted to be fair for Tommy because I know he had gotten there first. Because if I lower it, I'd go to him. But man, that's very kind of you. So there you go, Ed. You can just do 50. Again, it'll go to my mom and dad in some kind of present form. Some kind of present. Some kind of something that I don't know what I want to do about yet. There you go. Did you sell it? Oh no, Buckskin, I've got so much more. You just, I was telling them I got between 12 and 15 boxes left. So I'm pretty much just opening it up to whoever wants some. And they can get as much as they want. Essentially. But, if you want to wait till you get your boxes and be like, oh yeah, it's worth it, or oh no, it's not worth it at all, yeah, no problem. There should still probably be some until then, I would think. I hadn't really advertised it much today, so. But yeah. Tommy, come on now, you rascal. How much per box? Oh, we lowered it to 50. So you can stock up on as many $50 boxes as you want. Please don't make it a lot. I hate doing the tape and stuff. But we'll make it worth your while. These later boxes will probably have more heated coastal in them, which will be better than just like the random pulling from the pile. So I don't know if that helps or not, but every box will be completely different. I have no idea what'll come for each one. I'm just shoving stuff in there that'll work. But that's just up to you, Marty. No pressure. I appreciate you asking. And huge thank you to Tommy as well. Black Friday special. Hey, now it's only Tuesday. It's only Tuesday. But again, I won't be live on Friday, so. I have 4 minutes technically if I'm trying to keep count with time. Probably not gonna make it. But We'll see, we'll see. Again, I'm doing something really weird here. Again, most of y'all probably already know what's going on and have some kind of idea. Never made one like this before, that's for sure. Ooh, that could have been bad. But we did it. Gotta hope this one goes. And it did. Sweet. That cleared up a lot of our worry right there. I don't know if I've seen anybody make this before. So this will be an absolute first. If it comes to pass. Again, y'all are very perceptive, I'm sure. All right. Ed, I got your thing. So, and for a box. So you're rocking and rolling. You're ready to go, Chief. You may say that was a gouge out. It's actually not. You'll see why in a minute. And I said this wasn't a point. Technically that's correct, but it actually is a deep south style. 100% is. And it's a first stage too. This is gonna be sweet. It's called an Edgefield. And I'm going over because I actually want to make this nice. Never really made one before. They're just a straight up flake on one side, rounded on the other, and then they begin a straight up humongous series of a massive bevel. But I want to do this one first stage. So you can just lay flat in the case. This is gonna be sweet. I'm not gonna lie. This is way cooler than I would have ever thought. This is gonna be sweet. Yeah, y'all should look up at Edgefield. I've never made one. But boy, I might need to start making them because goodness, this is gonna be cool. This needs to raise up a bit. There we go. Yep, just like that. This is... be slightly better, but we'll make it work. There we are. Now we're in the right spot. That's it. But yeah, search up Edgefield. If you can't find it, then I promise you it's not an obscure point, but it's one that's super cool and common down here in the deep south. Usually they're ultra whittled down, but these first stages are so neat, super cool. And I just don't know why I haven't made them. Maybe because I don't have any good flakes like this to use. This is a really good flake. Do they have flat bottoms? No, they have round. Could do a greenbrier still, flat bottom. Some do have flat. But again, I would rather just make it so that there's not much flaking at all on the bottom side. Whatever that takes. Usually these are rounded. So you basically have a pure flake on one side. I should be keeping this. This is nice. But no. Again, I'm not even going to put pressed flakes into the other side. I do want a tip though, even though these aren't supposed to have a tip. This is sweet. I'm not, oh man. Whoever gets this is gonna be lucky. Lucky rascals. All right, so it's a pure flake on this side, just a completely pure flake. Apart from like one strike there that really is inconsequential. But I got it thin. I mean, look at that. So it's a pure flake all the way up to the tip. It's just a straight flake. It looks like you grinded the Joker. And the other side is struck into. And if you look at the Edgefields, oftentimes they look like this. I'm dead serious. We'll start the bidding, by the way, at $5. It requires a near perfect shape flake. Hey, John's aware of these Edgefields, aren't you? I mean, they look just like that, don't they? They look carved out. They got a big line cut in every last one of them, just about, just like that. All right, we got Hoosier at 5. Again, they may appear different on your screen, but I'm just going to take them as they come in on my screen. All right, Plebeius at 10. Send Jake a couple bigger. That's what I'm saying, Marty. All right, got Plebeius at 10. Tommy Taylor at 15. Plebeius at 20. I love that flake. That flake is so cool. Where's the flat one? And actually, I'm just gonna do a little bit more on, just raising this edge up. That's it. Just that right there is all. That's all it needed. And that is sick. That is sick. Nobody can tell me otherwise. This looks like an orange Fanta. That's so cool. Again, I mean, it's nothing crazy, but like, it's just something you don't see every day, you know? All right. Oh my goodness gracious. 15 Tommy Taylor. Clovis at 20. Tommy Taylor at 25. Allie at 30. Ed at 35. 40 with Clovis again. 45 Tommy Taylor. Tommy Anderson at 50. Ed's out. Hoosier's at 55. Taylor's, oh, he bid 50. Dogma's at 60. Uh-oh, don't steal it from him, Dogma. There was a bunch of 60s. I got Dogma first. Clovis at 65. Tommy at 70. Hoosier at 75. That's the first 75 one I got. Clovis at 8. Goodness gracious, guys. Hoosier at 85. All right, we gotta end it at some point, guys. All right, Hoosier at 85. I need to make my last point. So, and maybe I need to make more of these. Maybe that's what I got to do. Trey, no fake bids. That's exactly right. Yeah. Tommy A sweeping in. Oh man, Hoosier shot back. Hoosier shot back. No problem, Trey. Just don't do it again, brother. All right, we need to wrap it up there, guys. Need to wrap it up. It's a really neat looking point. I would probably lay it this way in the case, but then again, you know, to demonstrate the flatness of the flake, because it is a really flat flake. I mean, that's crazy flat for a straight flake. You know, I don't know how you'd want to lay it in it. Honestly, maybe like that, just to show it, because he's done. All right. Then we got 95 with Mr. Hoosier and Tommy A. Feel sorry for you, buddy. You'll get another one, don't worry. Don't you worry, Chief. All right, got Hoosier at 95. Hoosier, how do you afford these points, man? I don't know how you do it. All right, I got to make one more. I got to make one more. Let me put this down. I can see all my bifaces I got to work with here. All right, which biface I want to go with? We got a bunch. This is a coral one. Wouldn't take long to turn it into a little short little Noonan. Again, this one won't get up in price. It is translucent. It is from my buddy Ryan. Use some uh-oh. Don't tell me that. By the way, Johnny boy, I hate to say it. I know it's going to break your heart, but in the inner part of that piece, it was rough. It was rough. You know, I think I can get maybe a couple smaller spalls off the edges, but yeah. But you know what? These are practice pieces anyways, and these other ones look really good, so don't even worry about it. Such as this one here. This one had the 2 prongs on it, but I shaved the 2 prongs off, and I'm thinking that's going to be killer. It just depends on if I can keep the middle part. I don't know if I can. I have no idea. But that one will be killer. I don't know if I can keep the blue in there. The blue may be in the middle, possibly. It's all dependent on if I can keep it together. The other one was really good. Let's see. This one, oh my goodness. This one was really solid. I mean, that's gonna be killer. And of course, there's all these other ones. Some I haven't flaked into. Is there one that's already preformed out, kind of? Or close to it? That one's relatively close. That's a, let me see this one. Oh yeah, I was curious about, check this out, guys. I don't know if I can keep it though, but check that piece of coral out. I mean, come on, what are we doing here? That is just insane. I would want to leave that just to look at. That is so cool. I don't want to make a drill. I don't know if I can really do much with it. It's such a long piece. I can't do something short with that one. Let me see if there's another one here. This ball had a hole in it, but I can get around it from here. That would leave us with a good piece. I may do that. These other ones are too big. Too big to fool around with for tonight. I'd want to do them justice. I can't do them justice if I don't have time. Actually, this one's oblong. Let's do this one. Because I got to cut out a lot of this. And it'll leave us with a normal looking bifold. All right, this is the last one tonight, guys. Probably. I'll add that disclaimer. Marshall, back up. And don't worry, your coastal's coming, buddy. Did you see the one from last night? You probably did. Where's my bopper? There it is. And huge thank you to you. By the way, I got Tommy's box over here too. Tommy sent me a little box. Of some pretty, Marshall, go lay. Tommy sent me a little box of some cool looking stuff. Again, we got to shear some of this to get it off. Get our symmetry right. I would never just shear off material at random. Y'all know me way better than that. The best part of the material is over here. That's how you start on there. How to do so. I gotcha. I actually have to use this side for flaking the bottom half, I think. One of those things. This is what we call kind of a, well, I don't really have a name for it, but the paleo twist. Super low here, which is not really low. But this is like paleo looking stripes. That's what it's set up for, essentially. Now we got a seam here that I want to go ahead and run, actually, if I have a platform for it. I did kind of peel off. There we go. We got it. All right, no more problems in the stone as far as I'm aware. I just gotta hope I don't overshoot too bad. Beautiful. Again, this stone came from John Harris. Best one for last. Ooh. Depends on if I can keep it together. That's a nice flake. That's big enough, I guess. Who doesn't love walloping them big old flakes like that? That's awesome. You don't love walloping big flakes. I just don't think you're a flint napper. I'm just not convinced. I'm really not. I'm just not. Oh yeah. Getting a lot of flakes from this one. All right. Then when you've kind of exhausted that big platform, you switch it over, and now it's honestly not too crazy to consider, especially after shooting it some more. Oh, now we got another paleo. We can get them as flat as this side, hopefully. This is the quick way to do it, which is what we're all about tonight. Making a quick point. Oh man, I was hoping that'd take further. I didn't set it up quite right. That one took all the way. Help the other side out a little bit there. It is a steep mountain to have to climb. Where's my shooter at? Here it is. Marshall, you okay, bub? All right, go lay. Marshall, go lay over here. Go. Go lay down. It's okay. Good job. All right, don't need the big boy anymore. John, you would make me pick a bigger piece. Although I did choose it. Bigger pieces just take longer to get down into shape. What could we make? Or what have we made? We made a Noonan. No, we made a Hardy. We made a Clovis. We made a Edgefield. We made a Bolin. Okay. Well, what haven't we made that can be made out of coral and was made out of coral? Tough sledding right there for my own sake. I'm trying to do it without isolating as much. Ooh, that was bad. Not like terrible bad, but like bad. going Simpson, I think. Haven't made a Simpson yet. And I like coral Simpsons. I think they look good. I'm going a little quicker than I'd like, but that's all right. This will be our 5th and last point, if we manage to get it. And that was rough. We caught it. Sometimes you just gotta go a little low, catch those things. And a huge shout out to Mr. John Harris for the rock. And a huge shout out to Tommy Anderson. We'll get to his rock later. Not tonight, but eventually. We'll show it off. Anyways, in Clovis's and Simpsons, whatever, usually the wide percussion scars come first, and then you start whittling the shape down as it's being used. That's what we're doing here. Okay. Did good. I was worried about that one. Ending it off with a bang. Not a break bang, but hopefully a finished point. Out of some killer coral bang. Actually, we gotta get rid of the tip for symmetry's sake. Really for side profile more than anything. Gots to be done. There we are. Again, I just love this big popper. Once you know how to angle it where these strikes actually do something with this big of a surface, you can wallop some show enough flakes across there. It takes a lot of practice though. I'm talking a ton. And support is just as important, if not more important, in bopper, striking, and everything else. You gotta have the right support to be able to use a bopper this size and to get the flakes that I'm getting off of it. Just take some time. Not impossible. All right, roll down this side. When we talk about thin, definitely ended on a bang here. If we can get through this mumbo jumbo. Ugh, I knew that would take there. But luckily we're doing a Simpson, so it doesn't matter. That would near about all have to come out anyways. Just like that. See, these things work out sometimes. There we go. No! Well, that's what you get for working fast. Crud. I'm sorry, guys. That was coming out good. It was a good shape. I should have switched down size of bopper. Man, that stinks. I'm sorry to John. I'm sorry to all of you. I let you down. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Dadgummit. That's gonna be good. Had the paleo flaking and everything. We'll just have to make another one some other time. John, I gotta do your thing. In fact, I'm not gonna leave. I'm gonna throw that in a box, and I'm gonna finish this one out. What can I make from this? Fernando. Citrus maybe. Or a fat wide greenbrier, that'd be cool. Because this point is already done just about. I don't want it to go to waste. Marshall, lay down. I'm sorry. We're gonna make it worthwhile though. We'll still get a $20 point out of it. Yeah, good greenbrier will do. Don't worry, John. All your other pieces, I'll take diligent time to nap. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. The same thing with you, Tommy, eh? This side here. But this one won't be a loss. We'll make something from it. Hopefully. What time is it? All right, I got 8 minutes to finish. And I gotta finish in 8 minutes. Not finish the lie, but finish the point in 8 minutes. Because that'll be 2 hour mark. That's what I was going for. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. Now we go and we do the other side. Yeah, this is not going to be like the best point in the world. Like I said, $20 point, something like that. I'm just trying to do 5 points in 2 hours. That's the goal. And no matter what, I gotta finish in 2 hours. No matter what. So only got 6.5 minutes left. I almost said the meme, but I withheld myself. Should I do that or something different? What about a Hardaway? What do y'all know about a Hardaway point? Probably not a doggone thing. Maybe you do. Actually, it is a northern point, so maybe I'll take that back. I take it back. I take it back. But that way we still go paleo. Goodness, I don't know if I'll have time for it. I gotta hurry. Huh, how cool would it be if I left a little bit of the shear on each ear? The shear on each ear. Let me see if I can't do it. This is gonna be a really wide Hardaway. But again, it's what we gotta do in the time we got left. But yeah, I'm gonna leave a shear on both sides just for kicks and giggles. What time are we at? Oh goodness, 3 minutes. Or I could just make a Mariana. Or just a kind of Dalton. I think that's what I gotta settle for. Some kind of Dalton here. Y'all like Daltons, I think. It'll make a $20 point. Probably, maybe. It might make a 10. What are we at? Well, we got 2 minutes, okay. In that case, let me fix the base. This is a super wide Dalton. This is rough. Symmetry may be a little off because of the time limit's sake. I do give myself extra time to abrade as much as I need to, so that's extra. Come on, Jake. Doesn't have to be perfect, just finish. Come on. What are we at? A minute, near about a minute left. Oh boy. Oh no, symmetry's off. Uh-oh. No, it's fine. Symmetry's fine. Again, I'm giving myself time to abrade. I'm just gonna scrape the edges. Like 20, 30 seconds. I got 20 seconds left, yeah. All right, it should be okay. No, I saw something at the very end. For sake of symmetry. All right, it's exactly time, okay. Again, I said I'd give myself time to abrade. All right, guys, this is just a whatever point, okay? It's literally nothing crazy. We'll start it at $5. But we finished it. Looky there, John. We didn't waste the material, at least. You can call this a Mariana. You can call it a Union side notch. You could call it a Dalton first stage, just one of the shorter ones. Call it whatever you want to. You can call it a Sewanee. You can call it a Simpson. Ed, you're bidding all sorts of stuff. We'll go with $5. There we go. We got Ed at 5. All right. Tommy's shooting a gun a little bit too much. I think Ed bid a little high. So we got Hoosier at 10, Ed Gold at 15. Now we got Tommy at 20, and now we got Tommy Taylor at 25. I'll just do it in that order. So Tommy Anderson at 30. All right, let's stop around there, honestly. This one's not crazy, guys. Snaps is worth. Yeah, $5 increments. Yeah, 30. Taylor at 35. Wow. Guys, this is a short one. It's nothing. This is just a challenge point, you know. I'm gonna write on it a challenge point, but it's just not. Little tip in the pink color. Oh man, well you got to thank Mr. John Harris. He's the one who got the material. Hoosier at 40. All right, let's wrap it up there. Just nobody comment. Nobody comment. And we'll be done. Dadgummit, Tommy Taylor. All right, Tommy Taylor's at 45. This one's not crazy, guys. This isn't a wild one. This is just kind of whatever. So I'm inclined to let Tommy have it at 45. I'm out. And I'm about to boot Hoosier out because, boy, he's got a few of these. So, and Tommy donated tonight, so we're going to give it to him. There you go. Look at there. Now Hoosier's agreeing. Sweet. All right. So Tommy Taylor at 45. You get you a nice point. All right. Sweet. And so with that, folks, you can look back. I did a thumbnail of all 5 pieces. Now, one of them, I just didn't feel like working. This one's the coolest to me, honestly. That is just so, the burnt orange. Bowl and bevel. And, the Clovis. And the Clovis wasn't anything even crazy. I wasn't even trying to, but there you go, 5 points. Finished up 5 points today. I'm way behind, Jake. What do you mean I'm way behind? What you mean? You can't bid? Wait, was somebody trying to bid? We beat you to it, Jake? Maybe I'm out, Tommy. Take it, Tommy. Easy, Mike. I can't bid. Oh, you can't bid? Why not? It won't let you? You ought to be able. Oh, or just not tonight. Yeah, I'm way behind in chats. I'm trying to catch up. Good job. It's really cool. Can't bid, Plebius. Sending Venmo. I sent for 2. Oh, you did? Okay, sweet. Whoopsie daisies. Let me go back. All right, I'll check that out. I'll check it out here in a bit. So you got 2 already on the way, and I'll send 2 more once I get them fixed up. You're way behind. Once in a while, you would make. I bet. Cool, man. I'm out. Paid. Nice. What one is it for sale? Oh, well, I think Hoosier got that one. In fact, I need to braid the back and the side because it is a Clovis. All right. Well, thank you guys for all of your support. Again, whether mom and dad are watching or not, whatever funds, it'll just go to their Christmas doings. So y'all are awesome. We did it in 2 hours. We made 5 points. I think this one's my favorite. These 2 are a second close. And then we got the Coral Clovis, which actually does have a good flute on it now that I'm looking at it. And then this one right here that Tommy got is honestly might be one of the most well-made ones today, funny enough. Even though I did think it was rather rudimentary at first. All right, I'm not letting you knock these off my leg. Let me put them over here. You just stay there. I need to lay these down, Marshall. You just stay there. I don't want these to go nowhere. I need to make me another Edgefield. That was sweet. That was a really cool one. All right, let me not shine that in this face. Up. All right, we're going to head on out. Thanks so much for tuning in. Y'all are amazing. Hopefully those are good stocking stuffers for yourself. Or you can open them and just go ahead and put them in your keeper case. I really don't care. But what is this point called? The one that you got, what would I label it as? Not a Santa Fe. Honestly, I would say Union side notch. Funny enough, I doubt they're in the Overstreet books, but I like the look of a Union side notch on that one. Unions can sometimes be fairly wide, and and it's a paleo flaking, although it's not a raw piece. I like Union side notch, but you could call it a Dalton, whatever. I'm sure there's some Texas and Missouri points out there for it. Man, Tommy A donated $5 towards the end, dude. You rascal. Again, man, thank you guys so much. I couldn't do it without you guys. Y'all are awesome. And we're going to go inside. All right, go around. Go inside. Go around. Go inside. Go ahead. All right, we're going to end it there. Thanks so much. Marty, I saw that, well, I didn't see your thing, but I saw that you said you got it. So I know that I'll leave tomorrow evening to go home. So if I don't get it before then, it'll have to be like Saturday when I can ship these out. So please bear with me time frame wise, but I'll do my very best, and I'll be transparent in everything I do. Thank you guys so much. We shall see you later. I like the orange one too. All right, guys, take care.